Tell you what, I salute you. Men United, you're going to be doing how many marathons in how many days?
Well, it's just 10 in 10 days.
Just the 10?
Just 260 miles. Hartlepool to Wembley.
Crikey. So kicking off at Hartlepool, your team?
That was the idea. We've never been to Wembley. So I thought, well, the team may not be getting to Wembley again this year, but I'm going to.
Absolutely, that sounds great. And it's Men United is what it's all about. And it's for prostate cancer.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously it's an illness that affects men, but doesn't just affect men because it affects mums and wives and sisters. It affects them as well. And, you know, I think it's a sort of silent killer.
No, very much so.
As men, you know what we're like? Doctors,
well, I know,
we're not going.
And especially when it's your bits, anything to do with your bits, they're down below.
I don't want anybody fiddling with that.
No, indeed, which is crazy when you think about it, isn't it? I mean, I think it's a wonderful cause. Our chairman of Dundee United, Eddie, he died of prostate cancer, and that brought an awful lot of, you know, people got more aware about it and doing what you're doing. It's obviously raising money, of course, but it's awareness as well, isn't it, Jeff?
It is awareness, yeah. I mean, I don't think people realise, you know, statistics are so scary that one man in eight will be affected by prostate cancer, you know. One man dies every hour of prostate cancer in England. You know, staggering statistics, really. No. And, yeah, we like to stick our head in the sand and pretend it's not going to happen to us, you know. Sure.
But you're doing this, which is absolutely fantastic. As we said, going from Hartlepool, who might not be doing that well just now. We won't
That's
mention,
an understatement.
We won't mention the story. Here's your route. And you're visiting all these football grounds on that route.
Yeah, I'm doing it with Russ Green, by the way, who's the chief executive of Hartlepool United.
Oh, brilliant.
As well. And we're going to about 30 football clubs on the way, you know, everybody from Middlesbrough to York City. You get further down, Chesterfield, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, Watford, Luton. I mean, so many clubs.
And you'll get such a great welcome. You'll get such a great welcome from
I think, you know, I mean, it sounds quite daunting, but I think it'll be a lot of fun because so many people are coming along to support us on the way. A lot of the Soccer Saturday boys as well. Chris Kamara's coming on.
I love Chris. He's my favourite. Don't tell him.
I think you just have. And Paul Merson, Charlie Nicholas, Bianca Westwood, they're all coming to join us on various different legs.
Oh, that's really good.
People have been so supportive. It's been brilliant.
Well, so they should be. So tell me about the training. Have you been training crazily or?
No. Well, I worked on the basis that a couple of years ago I did a charity climb, went up Kilimanjaro, and everybody said to me, how are you training for it? And, well, there aren't many, I mean, I live in Hampshire, there aren't many sort of 19,000-foot mountains in Hampshire, so it was a bit tricky, really. And I got by on that, and they were long days. I've got a couple of dogs.
The strip and everything.
There it is. That's at the top, yeah. And that's the Hartlepool United kit. Yeah. You know, I was there at the time with the then Hartlepool United manager and assistant manager. It was great experience.
It's a brilliant community in football. It really is. And when you do something like this, that's when you really realise that how much people really do want to help.
Yeah, I mean, I've got chairman and chief executives of clubs who are going to walk, as well as fans, of course, as well.
Sure.
You know, but if people want to get involved, I mean, that's the great thing. We're not just asking for donations. We're asking them, you know, to get involved in all sorts of ways. Fundraising events, come along and cheer us on, come along and take part. You know, all of those.
It's great. We'll put all the details, you know, with that map and everything. We'll put all the details on our website so that people know where you'll be. And how is it going to work? Are you going to have to get up really early and then just walk the whole day? Yeah. Or you'll have to take little breaks, though.
Well, I think the thing is there will be small breaks. When we get to certain football clubs and such like, there'll be some duties that we have to perform while we're there. But I want to keep going. Yeah. You know, the last thing I want to do is be stopping and having lunch, for example. You know? No. Because the old bones, they are going to seize up, aren't they? You know, the incentive for me is to get to the other end, get to the hotel, have a hot bath. Yep. Although Ian Botham tells me that's the last thing you should do. Oh, right. Last thing you should do. He says, don't wash your feet for 10 days. Exactly. You will stink. He said, but
he knows.
So your feet will harden up. He says, so do not wash your feet. Right. I've got a bit of an issue there because, you know, if I don't wash my feet for 10 days, my wife is never having me back in the house.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. You'd have to be hosed down in the garden.
Absolutely. So no, but it's flat to the floorboards basically all day long, you know. Get to the end of the road, have a nice beer.
Will you miss one of your shows on the Saturday?
No, it's an international break.
So it's because I was going to say who's going to be doing the show.
Yeah, so there's no Premier League, there's no Championship that weekend.
Right.
Of course, there are Leagues 1 and 2, which is the bread and butter of our show. You know, we absolutely love them, but but Sky were good enough to give me a few days off. So.
Do you know what, Jeff? It's a brilliant show that you do. I absolutely love it, and anybody that loves football loves this show. I don't know how you do it. You make it look effortless.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, though. You know, look, I sit and watch football and talk about it with my mates, and and get paid for it. I mean, what can be better?
Happy days. Happy
it's the
days.
dream job.
No, it is the dream job. It's a cracker though. Anytime I'm not at a home game, it's just unmissable. Yeah. It's unmissable. It really is. Jeff, good luck. We'll
Thanks,
obviously
Lorraine.
follow your progress. And as I said, everything will be in the website so that anybody who wants to help, they can do that. But thank you so much, Jeff.
Thanks.
Lovely to see you.
You
thank
too.
you.